What's up, Libra, and welcome to your reading for the month of May 2022. I hope everybody is doing well, you guys. Before we get started, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, feel free to book with me on my Etsy shop, you guys. The link will be available in the description box below. So jumping right into your reading, you guys, we do start off with the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. So immediately I'm picking up on the fact that you guys have some type of anxiety surrounding either carrying the weight of a situation by yourself, or I feel like this kind of pertains to trying to plan something out, possibly. Like, I feel like you guys are taking on a lot of burdens on your own, and it's like you're feeling very scared or very nervous to ask for help. Maybe your partner or maybe friends and family aren't being very much help to you, or you're just fearful of asking for help because you might get shamed for it. It might kind of come across socially unacceptable for you to do so, but I'm feeling like you guys are feeling very pressured and you're doing a really good job at hiding it, okay? With the Moon card here and the 7 of Swords, I'm picking up on the fact that you guys are hiding a lot of your thoughts and feelings this month, or keeping a lot of things under wraps. And I feel like the Moon is also an indication of you having fear surrounding the fact that you are unaware of the outcome of a situation. But I do see this situation working out for your highest good, even if it doesn't appear to be so in the beginning, okay? We have the Death card and the 5 of Swords here. So I'm definitely feeling like you guys are feeling a bit conflicted about a possible choice that you guys might have made this month or might make going into this month. With the 5 of Swords, I'm definitely feeling like there could be some type of conflict or something surrounding a new change that you have coming into your life, okay? And this change doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but it could lead to some uncomfortable transformation that you guys might be a little bit weary of, and that's completely understandable, okay? With the 2 of Swords, I feel like you guys could be at a crossroads about something, about a particular decision that you have been considering making, mainly because you're afraid of heartbreak and because you're afraid of possibly making the wrong choice, which is completely understandable. I just want to let you guys know that you're completely valid in this, and I can completely understand why you guys might not want to come forward and talk about a lot of your feelings, because maybe it's just socially unacceptable for you to do so. But I definitely feel like a lot of the worries and the anxieties that you have could be causing health problems or possibly even mental health problems. So I definitely feel like it would be wise for you to ask for some assistance if you need it, or maybe even get some help. Some of you probably have been considering going to therapy or something along those lines, just to deal with a couple things that you might be facing, and you might not really want to tell other people about it, or you could just be very hesitant to share your mental state with other people. And I get it, you know, like, it's completely understandable for you guys, because I feel like a lot of you guys might have been raised in households where it wasn't acceptable for you to express your emotions, or people just didn't get it, you know. Some of you guys could have Scorpio moons, or possibly a Pisces moons, or like you could have like a water moon, or I'm hearing Capricorn moon. So some of you guys have moon placements, meaning you have mothers that just aren't going to get it, that just don't necessarily get it, and will be quick to criticize you and offer you they'll offer you suggestions you didn't ask for when you just needed to vent. Like, I'm hearing that's coming through very, very strongly. But with the King of Cups, I'm definitely feeling like you should kind of like you see, the cup is like his feelings, and you see how he's holding it up with pride. I feel like you're kind of being called to do that, you know. Libra, you guys are kind of pressured to be, you know, socially acceptable and beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you don't necessarily always get to share the softer, more feminine sides of you, because even though Libra, people interpret that as like the beautiful sign, you know, the sign that's associated with Venus, and that has to be, you know, beautiful all the time, and everything has to, you know, go smooth and be fair all the time. It's like you don't really get a chance to really express a lot of your soft side. And not only that, but a lot of people don't know that Libra is actually a masculine sign. So a lot of the times there is a lot of pressure to make things perfect and make things right and make things socially acceptable. And I feel like sometimes it gets extremely overwhelming for you guys, and you guys feel like you can't ask for help. You feel like you have to hide everything, you know. You see how she's holding this sword behind her back, and this can be like an indication of very sneaky energy, but in this situation it just seems like it's an indication that you guys are afraid to ask for help, and that you feel like it would be not okay for you to express your emotions to people who would genuinely understand it. Like, it's not socially acceptable, you know. Also, we have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So I see you having new changes coming your way that you're very hesitant to let people in on. You don't want people to know. Like, you see how she has her guard up and like she's protecting herself, and it's okay to do so. And it's okay to protect yourself, but when it puts you in the energy of like it possibly having health problems or causing health problems, or it possibly, you know, like bringing stress into your life, some of y'all could have literal back pain. Like, y'all could actually have back pain. Some of you guys could be dealing with very frequent headaches, on and off. Others of you, I'm hearing menopause. Some of you guys could be going through menopause, depending on your age group. But regardless, what I'm seeing is when it gets to the point where hiding your emotions and hiding a lot of your stressors is bringing you to the point where you can't, like, you just are not sharing it with anybody, and you're refusing to ask for help, and you're just carrying the weight on your own, it's going to cause some problems, okay? And it's not worth it. So I feel like my advice to you guys, Libra, this month, make sure that you abide in somebody that you trust this month, like somebody that genuinely gets you and genuinely understands. Even reaching, some of you guys might not have that though, and I understand that, but even reaching out and getting therapy or just talking to somebody, even if it's a complete stranger, like over the internet, doing it anonymously. Like, you can post in Facebook groups anonymously, a lot of them, you know, people who, like, I'm pretty sure there's a Facebook group for everything. So maybe there's a group for advice or something along those lines, you know. And I feel like you should definitely reach out if you feel like you can't do things on your own, because I see that you guys could be in a lot of pain this month, and I feel like you shouldn't be ashamed for a lot of the emotions you experience. Wear your emotions with pride. It's okay to have emotional depth, and not everybody is going to understand it, but not everybody is meant to, you know. And if you need some advice on a situation that you're debating on making a decision about, definitely don't hesitate to reach out, because it's okay to do that. That doesn't make you a bad person, and it doesn't make you weak for reaching out and asking for help, regardless of what anybody has told you, okay? You don't have to abide by anybody's rules but your own, okay? And that's a fact. And it might seem like, you know, it's otherwise. It might not seem like that all the time, but I see this month you guys are feeling kind of stressed. And I'm not trying to put that energy out there if this is not something that is currently in your reality. You could be a Libra or have other Libra placements, and this doesn't resonate for you because maybe life is good for you. But this is for my Libras who are specifically struggling, who are having a hard time mentally this month, you know, who want to be doing a little bit better, or who need that validation. You know what I'm saying? So for the oracle cards, we have honor thyself. So definitely, no matter what you do, make sure you're honoring yourself and putting yourself first. We have, if they loved you once, they still do. So if you're fearful of being vulnerable to somebody, then I feel like this person, they might not love you unconditionally if they don't accept you in your most vulnerable state. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you guys are surrounded by a lot more unconditional love than you might realize, and it would really surprise you here with Prepare to Be Astounded. It would really surprise you to know how much love you're actually surrounded by. But this could also be going to show that maybe this month you will kind of see somebody's true colors, or something might surprise you, like a decision might surprise you. Somebody might come through very quickly and really let you know like how it is that they're truly feeling about you. Also with the moon, this is about truths being revealed. So I feel like maybe this month you're really going to realize who's on your team and who's not, who's there because they benefit from having you in their presence, and who's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm picking up on that type of energy. So Libra, please don't push so hard. Like, don't push yourself so hard, and don't pressure yourself to keep everything to yourself, because believe me, I'm a Capricorn moon. I completely understand what it's like to feel like you have to really push yourself and just do everything on your own, because it's not socially acceptable to ask for help, especially not emotional help, you know. And I know that Libra and Capricorn, they're completely different signs, but they're both cardinal signs at the end of the day. They're both very independent, and they're very, very good with starting endeavors, but oftentimes we get overwhelmed when it comes to finishing them. And you know, it's completely okay to ask for help, you know. So that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope you enjoyed this message, and if this reading resonated for you and you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, feel free to book with me on my Etsy shop, you guys. The link will be available down below. All of my readings are affordable, and I send video readings for everybody who books with me, so be sure to check that out if that's something that you're interested in. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.